enthusiasts. You're welcome to another episode of Cybersecurity for Beginners, Lesson 10. My name remains Vincent Hope, your instructor. This is our last recording and last lecture for the series on Cybersecurity for Beginners. And today we're going to be talking about WIRESHARK. Introduction to WIRESHARK. Now, what is WIRESHARK? WIRESHARK is a network protocol analyzer. Again, network protocol analyzer, widely used in cybersecurity for capturing and analyzing network traffic. So WIRESHARK main job is to capture network traffic and also analyze that network traffic. It is an essential tool for network administrators, cybersecurity professionals, and forensic analysts. Now, what are some of the key uses or functions of WIRESHARK in cybersecurity? One, traffic analysis. It helps to capture real-time data packets on a network. Also helps to identify unusual traffic patterns, unauthorized data transfers. Secondly, it also used for network troubleshooting, diagnoses network issues like latency, dropped packets, or misconfiguration. It also pinpoints source of slow performance or connectivity problems. Now, third point is intrusion detection and investigation. So it assists in detecting potential attacks such as man-made, man-in-the-middle, MITM, DNS spoofing, or port scanning. It also analyzes payloads to uncover malicious content or suspicious behavior. Now let's scroll up so we can see more information of what it does. Now, WIRESHARK can also be used for protocol analysis. It decodes hundreds of protocols such as HTTP, DNS, TCP, etc. to understand how applications communicate. It's also useful for identifying protocol misuse or misconfiguration. Finally, WIRESHARK can be used for security auditing and compliance to ensure that sensitive data like passwords or personal information is not being transmitted in plain text, which can make it easily hacked. Then it also verifies if the encryption protocols such as TLS, and SSL, etc. are properly implemented. So that is the functions or the uses of WIRESHARK. Now, let's see how we can get WIRESHARK. If you don't have WIRESHARK in your system, installed in your system, you simply go to Google and you type WIRESHARK download, press enter. See the options here. You have download WIRESHARK. If I open this up on another window, bring it here. Now you can see on the site WIRESHARK. So download WIRESHARK. Now it brings out the versions that can be installed on your system. This system is a 64-bit system, so you can install this one, Windows 64 installer, Windows AMD 64, Windows 64 portable. This is the one that is recommended. Then Mac for Mac. So if I want to install, I simply just click on this download here. If I click download, it starts downloading. Now it keeps downloading until you are done, but I don't want to continue on that, so I pause it because I've already downloaded it. And for my system, I use the portable, Windows portable apps because you can use it on different systems. So let's jump right into it. So I installed and copied the information in this folder. I created a folder called WIRESHARK and I copied the portable here. These are other files that were installed. So if I double click my portable, I see the execution file here, which is the application WIRESHARK portable 6.4. So I double click it. Let's see what it comes up with. So it loads the WIRESHARK windows. You can see WIRESHARK network analyzer. So this is what it comes up with. Now, if you look carefully here, you see you have Wi-Fi, local area connection, local area connection, local area connection. This okay, this is 10, this is 9, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1, and the rest. But what is important to us is this Wi-Fi here and this internet. Internet is for local area network. Wi-Fi is for normal network traffic. Now, if you notice carefully, you discover that traffic has started flowing through the Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi port is on, so it's capturing network traffic. So you can see some signals happening here. So it tells you that it is active. Your virtual box post only is also active. Then your adapter for BlueStack is also active. So, but we are interested in this, so we'll double click this Wi-Fi network, double click it. Then it brings us to the WIRESHARK environment. Now, if you are careful enough, you see that it is capturing all these data packets that it is capturing now, and they are increasing because let me scroll down. I scroll down. Now you can see it's 21 here. Okay, let's see what it captures more. 22, 23, you see 24. It is capturing more network traffic as it is coming in. So WIRESHARK is already capturing. So now the first thing we need to do is to be able to understand what exactly is happening here. Now, to understand what's happening here, let's take an overview of the entire window of WIRESHARK. Now, for you to know what's happening here, this is your title bar here. You see capturing from Wi-Fi. You see it's telling you that WIRESHARK is capturing from the Wi-Fi, which is this one that is here, capturing on my network TechnoSpark 8C. Remember, there are other networks, so it depends on which network you want to capture. These are not my networks. Remember, you work with where you have authorized access, so it's capturing from my network. Now, here you have the menu bar where you have file, edit, view, go, capture, and the rest of it. Now, let's look at the view option here. Under the view, you can see here you have the main toolbar. What is the main toolbar? Where all these tools are stored. All these tools here, which we'll learn how to use them, is the main toolbar. If I don't want to see it, I can click on it. You see it's deactivated. If I click on it and click main toolbar, it's better activated. The next one that is important is the filter toolbar. This is the filter toolbar where you can type in a filter or a particular packet you are looking for. We'll talk about it more. If I deactivate it, you see it's no longer there, and I activate it back. Then we have status bar. The status bar tells you the status. We said that, look at it below here. Wi-Fi is live, captured in progress. How many packets captured? 173 captured already. Now you can also deactivate that if you don't want it to see that it's no longer there. Then let's activate it back, status bar. Then we have packet list. This is the packet list window, this one here. If I deactivate it, it will not show. You see it's no longer there. So this is my packet list window. Then that's all the packet is capturing. We'll talk about the details later. Then we have packet details. This is the packet details windows. For each packet, you can see it is deactivated. Let me activate it back. Packet details. Then finally, among the windows, we have the packet bytes, which is this one here. Window, if I deactivate it, it will not show. I need to reactivate it. So now let's go down. Now let's check the packet list window. What's happening here? You can see that we have number. The first column is number, which tells you the number of packets that has been captured. If you go down, you see here it shows you 193. If I scroll down, let's see how many has been captured. You can see 193 packets captured. So it keeps capturing. Then we have time. The time each of these packets was captured, you can see it says 53. Now let's put it in a, let me right click it and put it in a proper way that we can see it where, so it says set time references. Sorry. Okay. I put set time. Excuse me. So to set the time references. So conversation, we're looking at, we're supposed to set the time references. Okay. What's important that this captures the time at which this packet was captured. So let's move on from there. The source. The source tells you exactly from which device it is capturing it. Okay. From which device it is capturing the source. So it tells you Intel. It gives you the exact MAC address of what is being captured, 3E DSA, 3E, but you can see each of them being captured. Then you have the destination where the traffic captured to. This is the source from where it's coming from. This is the destination from where it is going. Then this is the protocol. Protocol simply means the kind of network protocol that is being used. You can see this one is TCP, while this one is ARP. Then the length of the data capture. What is the length? This is the length here. Here, this is 43. This is 43. This is 46. Then the information. What information? So, okay, it's like I have switched it. This info here, this 192 is supposed to be the MAC address, which is supposed to be the source. So I click something. Let me reactivate it back. View. Let me say packet list and activate it and go back packet list. Okay. So I'm supposed to switch it back. So what is important here is that this here is telling you the exact MAC address of where it is coming from and the Intel. Now let's make progress on what we have here. So, this is for the packet list. At least we have an idea of what is here: number, time, source, destination, protocol being used, the length, and the information. Now for these packet details, if I want to know the exact detail of a packet, so I click on packet 77, for example, double click it. I just click it. I just click this one. Now it tells me now, you can see frame 77, 55 bytes on wire, 440 bits. It gives you the exact detail of the one you selected. If I selected 183, it gives me the exact detail. Then here in this window, this is the detail, the packet detail window. Here we have the bytes, what is showing. So if I right click here, I can decide to make it as decimal. It's showing me as decimal here. I can make it also as words, as bits, which will show me the number of bits that is being read from that packet. So from the packet that is selected. Now, so this is the packet list window. This is the packet details window, while this is the packet bytes window. So at least you know what the three of them. So let's quickly go through this menu and see what's happening here. Now, first thing I will do, the first menu here is start capturing packets. Now it's already capturing. So if I want to start capture, I can stop this, which is this red button here. I click stop. Then you can see this is activated. I can now say start capturing. If I say start capturing, it said, do you want to save captured packet before starting a new capture? I said continue without saving. I don't want to save it, so I click continue without saving. Now it will start all over again and begin to capture new packets. Let's see what it captures and comes out with. Taking a while. Okay, it's coming. Let's check the network, whether the network is strong enough. Okay, I think it's okay. Let's stop it again and do a recapture. No passes capture, click OK. We are back here. Let me double click this Wi-Fi now. Okay, that started again. So it starts the process. It has started the process. It's just capturing too. If I want to pause it, I stop it and I click on start capturing packets. I can save it if I want, but I don't want to save, and I say continue without saving. I think the network is slow at this time, but let's give it a while. Let's see what happens. The network is slow, so let me pause it here. Click OK again. Then go back to my Wi-Fi. Let's see whether it brings out the signal. The signal tells us that whether signal is flowing. Okay, it has started. I double click it. Okay, it restarts. So that's the essence of this, to restart the process. So it's capturing two. So this is to stop it, while this one is to restart current capture. But since the network is a bit slow, so we're going to skip that, just for you to click and say save before continue, or continue without saving. But we're going to leave it there because the network is a bit slow, so it's dragging now. So let's continue. This one is capture options. If you want to see capture option, I have to pause this and I click on capture options. You see that Wi-Fi and traffic, internet. So these are all the options that were selected. So we'll come to this later. Let's close this now. So let's resume it. Resume the capture. Let's save this now. This one was captured. Let's click save. Let's call it packet 3 and I click save. Okay, let's give it a while and see, because at this time, like, the network is slow, so it takes a while before it captures traffic. If I want to hasten the process, I can simply stop it, click OK. See my Wi-Fi. When the signal picks up, we'll double click it, and so that you can see now there's no signal, meaning that the network traffic is not flowing. But let's give it a while. It will come, it will pick up network traffic, and we start our capture again. It's taking a while. Okay, let's pick it up again. So I double click. So you see it's captured here, fine. So it's coming back. Then, so here, to open a captured file, if you want to open a captured file, you also have to stop this. You can see it is activated. When you stop this, most of these icons are activated. So if I click open any of the files that has been saved, you can see packet 3. Look at the extension, pcap png. I can double click it and open. I continue without saving. This is the previous file that was saved. I click open again. Let me get the one that I saved before. I saved one under packets. This is packet 1. So you can see this one was captured before and saved. So this is what just came out now. So let me restart. Then we have, if I restart the process again, you can see now the network traffic has come back strong. So it's capturing faster now. Now, if I stop it here, then this option here is to save this capture file. So if you want to save this capture file, now you click save, you click on it, then you type the name where you want to save it. Remember, you must know the place. You can see it's under document packets. This is packet 1. I can save this one as packet 4. Packet 4. I click save, which I can open at any time. Then that is for that. And this is to find a packet. If I want to find a packet, I click on it. So if I click on find a packet, this is, I think with this now, okay, you can use to reload file, just to click reload if you want to. But let me go to search, which is important, find a packet. Now if you say, which packet do you want to find? It's a string packet. I can say I want to find packet number 6. And I click find. Okay, let me select, packet details, packet number 6. I click find, let's see. Okay, it's not selecting 6. Okay, let me just type the one I want. Let me type packet number, let me say, let me just use a packet standard, a standard packet, and I click find. Okay, you can see this is standard. So I click find again to move to the next standard. So that is where it stops. Okay, now let's look for handshake. You can see that handshakes have been captured here. So if I type handshake, and I click find, handshake, did I get the current spelling correct? Handshake, find, okay, find. Okay, so this is handshake find here. So capture this handshake file. Now that is to find. Then we have this, which is go to the previous packet. You go back up, 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 up. You see it's moving. Then you go back down, down, down. Yes. Then we have what's the next one here? Go to specified packet. I click on this. I want to go to a specified packet. I want to go to packet 10, and I click go to packet. It will take me directly to 10. If I want to click, I click, where is it again? Find a particular packet again. Sorry, where is it? Where did I get that? Okay, go to specific, I click on this, click on packet 25, go to packet. Okay, it takes me to 25. So you see there. Then the next one is go to the first packet, takes me to number 1. Go to the last packet, takes me to the last packet 177 captured. Then we have what is called the color codes. If I click on it, you see that all the color codes disappear. If I click on it, the color codes appear. If you want to change the color codes, you go to view, come to color rules, click on it. You can see now for different color classification, for example, HTTP, it uses this amber, which is also using for QTLC or something like that. Then for TST, you see it's going to use red. STP is going to use red. So you can still update this, but we'll leave it as it is now. So these are the color rules. Then you want to make it bigger, you click this, make it bigger. You want to make it smaller, go back, go back. Then if you want to return to the main window, you can click on this. It's not responding exactly, so let's skip that, it's not very important. Then we have resize package, packet side list columns, I resize it, that's its function. Then finally reset layout, you click on it if you want to reset the layout. So basically those are the functions of your tools here. Now we also have the filter window. You can type a feature. So supposing I want just TCP packets and I press enter, I don't have TCP. Let me go back. Let me restart this. Okay, network is still hanging, so let me pause it, click OK, come back to, let's see, when the signal picks up, we'll start it all over so that we can do the search. We're waiting for the signal to pick up. Once we see the signal flow, fine, you can see it has picked up 3 signals even now. So let me double click my WIRESHARK, and all the captured packets will begin to appear on the window. Okay, it's like it went off again. Let me click OK. You can see it has gone off again. So let's see when it picks up immediately. We'll use it to work on it. So it's going off and on because there's instability in the network. So, or we can, okay, let me double click this and I can open up a packet. Let me stop this. Open up a packet so that we can relate to what we want to do. Okay, if we double click this, okay, click file, it's not active. Let me pause it because I need to go back. Let's go back. We have to wait for the signal. Okay, let's wait for the signal. When it network picks up the signal of packet transmission, you'll see the signal flowing. Okay, if it is here, I can decide to say while I'm waiting for this, I can simply to open a packet here. Okay, open here. I have a packet here. I double click it. Fine, this is a packet that was already captured and saved. So I can search for TCP files. I press enter. You can see it captures for me the TCP packets. If I want what other TLS, you see I have TLS. I want TLS, I can filter TLS, and I press enter. You can see it filters the TLS for me, TLS. So basically we have gone through how we can use WIRESHARK. So let's see whether the network traffic comes back. So we are back to this. So this is the first environment. So basically this is how to use, this is just an introduction to WIRESHARK.